starting us off with just a quick recap, Doth had revived Drax and Ara at the top of the session, turning their stone flesh back to normal. Not before the crew kind of took this opportunity to draw all over Drax. I will say, though, Throgrim and Luminor did abstain and didn't get involved in this tomfoolery, you could say. Karasu and Tangaroa got really drunk up at the top of the mast one day, and as their journey was continuing, and the captain pulled them down, and I would say that throughout the course of this journey, Karasu has been making multiple passes, some maybe more successful than others, but for the most part pretty unsuccessfully, not really getting anywhere with this, but Throgrim really came in handy and was trying to help him out, and was giving him some pointers and some good pickup lines, and really trying to lead him along the way.
All about rocks.
Yeah, right? Gold mines.
Yeah, it was about gold and the majesty of nature.
Luminor definitely was trying at first to get a little bit more information out of Lara before she had set him to work. Eventually, though, he was approached by one of the other crewmates, Aya, who had just gotten into a bit of an argument and an altercation with her boyfriend Krax, and came over and started hooking up with Luminor, and just response to him being a super sexy, really beautiful elf, right? Yeah. Just a little bit before that, though, they had noticed that their friend Thegro had gone missing and kind of had been not replaced, but the only sign of him was this black goo. With that, Throgrim and Karasu and Doth kind of filled the others in on what their history with that black goo might have been, and especially with their involvement with Rain. Maybe a dragon involved, maybe Jean involved, and now potentially maybe Thegro is being pulled away by her. When they were also stripping down and searching each other, trying to investigate a little bit further, make sure nobody else was infected, it came to everybody's attention that Squill was also missing, and throughout your investigation, you did find her kind of drunk in the bottom of a wine barrel. Nothing's wrong with her. She's doing just fine, guys. Don't worry about her. She's doing really good. Let's see. After a couple more days of travel and a little bit of talk and work on your winter clothes, you had determined that your best course of action to really get a bunch of warm clothes was to maybe go out on a hunt. And with that, we are kind of picking up at the top of the episode with a hunting party kind of preparing and getting ready to set out. I know that Xavian said that he wanted to be a part of this. Aya has been kind of the ship's hunter for a while. Karasu is, I'm assuming, being a...
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Is there anybody else that you think that you would want to put with the hunting party, Lara, or is there anybody in particular that you would want to, ensure stays at the boat?
Honestly, she's thinking of going, not because she's exactly the best hunter, but she's somewhat wanting to stretch her legs and just, be off the boat for a while. Well, not that she cares about being off the boat, I suppose. Just change of scenery, change of pace, do something new, fun. So I think she might go and leave Tun Tun to watch the ship in her absence.
Okay. Let's see. Anybody else on your crew that you would want a part of the party, or are you kind of leaving the rest there to keep an eye on the ship in case anything happens?
Well, they can watch the ship and make sure everything else is okay. Watch the other party members who are staying behind.
All right. Luminor, just checking in with you. Your new girlfriend is kind of heading out on this little hunting party, but do you want to go with her? Hunting doesn't really seem to be your thing.
Yeah, it's not really my thing. Yeah, maybe I'll stay on the boat.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Well, maybe I'll stay around. Well, I guess, yeah, I'll stay on the boat. Yeah, because I guess we're not docking anywhere. We're just taking little boats out, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So I would say that depending on the size of the hunting party, you're probably going to anchor nearby and then send out 1 or 2 small boats from the ship.
Okay. I don't know. How about? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with them, but I'm going to stay by the boats on the shore.
Okay.
To watch the boats, so that nobody just comes across them and like takes them. So I'm going to guard the little boats just in case. That's what I'm going to do. Because I want to get off the big boat, but I don't really want to go in the woods. I'm not really like hunting guy type of. That's not my thing. So I'm just going to stay by the small boats and guard those.
Sounds good. And then Throgrim, what are you thinking? Are you with the boat? Are you with the hunting party? Are you with Luminor?
I think Throgrim is definitely going to get off the boat. I think I'll go with the hunting party. Not that Throgrim's the best hunter, but just to get out and move around.
All right. So as you guys are making your preparations, is there anything that you guys would want to look over, do before you set out?
Harasu would probably lean in and whisper to Tun like, I still don't know if I entirely trust the Munchkin. Just try to keep eyes on Squill.
Oh, Squill. That's the one you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the dwarf.
No. No, God, no. I love Cookie.
Cookie's great, isn't he?
Yes. But yeah, just keep an eye on the wee one.
I was actually going to say that I asked Squill if she wants to join us since she's so uncomfortable on the boat.
Yeah, if you ask Squill, she'll be a little hesitant at first because she doesn't necessarily want to do the small boat crossing again, but the idea of touching land is much too appealing to her, so she'll, I'll come along.
Well, I guess disregard my warning. I'll keep eyes behind my head.
I will tell Tun to keep an eye out on the shore too, in case there's any thing they see odd out there while we're gone, and
Mischief.
Yeah. It's just she doesn't trust these new people so much, so
Right.
I am gonna store more hardtack than I think we'll need just to be safe for rations.
Okay.
And like portable soups, shit like that.
Luminor, how about for you? Do you have a moment with Aya before you guys set out, or are you just kind of maybe waiting till you get to the shore for that? Trying not to show up cracks and Drax.
Yeah, no moments or anything. I'm not trying to cause any problems.
All right. So I will say the group of you set forth. I would say it's kind of pushing it. Yeah, I'd say you probably are gonna need 2 boats if Squill is coming along. So with that, you guys make your way towards the shore, since Cracks and Drax are kind of the stronger ones and have typically rowed you to and from. They're kind of like your oarsmen, you could say. They're kind of each taking a boat. I would say just for decorum, probably Luminor and Aya are riding with Drax instead of Cracks. That way they aren't all in that space together. Let's see, Luminor, is there, or Lara, I guess, with as the captain, is there any other people in that boat? I'd say you can probably fit 5. We've got let's see, what is that? 9 total people, so we kind of have to split 4 and 5 into the 2 different boats.
Yeah, I don't know if it really matters who's in what. Probably just an equal split of the party versus the crew, so that And like you said, just making sure, was it Krax was his boyfriend, her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure Krax is on the other boat next to, away from Aya and Luminor.
So I guess if you wanted to kind of split them up between crew and party or pirate ship, you could either put Thorgrim, Squill, or Karasu with that Luminor boat.
Just put both Thorgrim and Squill, the two that hate the water. No, I mean, I think it makes sense to actually split those two as well. So probably Squill on Luminor's boat and then Thorgrim on the other one. And I'll fill whatever seat needed in either one.
Yeah, and I don't know that you could push Karasu to the other boat. Like, you probably could.
No.
Xavian is sitting right behind you, Karasu, and it feels very weird because it's almost like he's like sharpening his blade right behind you, just silently.
Karasu's just gonna look back and smirk and do a little joke in thieves' cant at him.
Like what?
He's basically telling him, like, calm down, I'm not a complete asshole, but he's basically like saying, like, you want to go to grandma's or like a pippin of a sip of tea.
She'll respond in thieves' cans. Oh, just a little bit of one then.
He just smirks.
Any conversation as you guys are making your way in your two different boats? I think Luminor, this is probably the first time that you've really had one-on-one, or not one-on-one time, but FaceTime with Squill here. You're looking at a very terrified goblin whose claws are like digging into the side of the boat.
Don't trust it.
I feel like I'd probably just leave her alone because she seems very anxious and I don't want to cause any more like anxiety with her on the boat. I don't want the boat to rock or anything like that. So I feel like I'm just going to just keep an eye on her, but, you know, not strike up a conversation, at least at the moment. Not until we get to shore, maybe.
Karasu was literally rocking the boat last time, so you're doing a little bit better than him.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to rock the boat.
And then in our other boat, as you're making your way to shore, it's, you know, not a long row, but you guys are starting to make your way there. We've got, you know, Krax, Thorgrim, Lara, Karasu, and then Xavian. I know Karasu and Lara are exchanging their thieves' cant a little bit back and forth. Thorgrim, you may pick this up, you may not, but what are you kind of focused on?
We can see like that mountain range. Like, is that where we are in the map?
Yeah, so you guys are kind of in this little, I'd call it like a small little bay up there, maybe like a little inlet. And you definitely see like two mountain ranges on either side, and then this little valley that kind of cuts between them. In fact, I do have a little picture here for you. It's not perfect, but...
Ooh, that's
pretty.
cool. From your travels, I assume?
Yeah.
Nice. Where are they at? Where's that at?
That, I believe, is near Estes Park in Colorado, a place called Devil's Thumb.
Cool. Yeah, Thorgrim's just admiring the mountains and saying it'll be good to walk on solid land again.
I do miss feel the stone beneath my feet.
Especially
will say.
stone.
Xavian is supremely silent in the back of the boat. But nothing really else. Oh, go ahead, Lara.
I was gonna say, just after making the comment and smirking, Laura would mostly be watching her attention on the land as they approach. Just, she doesn't expect like a bear to run out at them, but it might. Who knows? We're in unknown territory. So
As soon as you touch the ground, a bear comes running out of the woods.
so
He's
she's just
dragging out of
keeping an
nowhere.
eye out while they go.
Yeah, no, with not too much choppiness in the way of waves, you guys are able to make it to shore. You guys are definitely feeling that bit of cold, especially with that mist kind of blowing up from the sea onto that small boat. It's kind of soaked into the clothes that you do have, and as you kind of reach the shore, feeling that wind blowing, it's a bit chilly. But you've arrived at your destination, and with that, you can set forth into the valley or up into the mountains. You kind of have that choice here. Valley is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter traversal. Mountains might be a little bit more arduous. Game is also much more likely to probably be found in the valley versus the mountains as well.
Yeah, Karasu will just start doing his tracking stuff, kind of like up against trees looking for scratches or, checking for anything that gives signs of life or direction.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and roll me a survival roll? Yeah, so I would say eventually the party does separate, with probably Drax, Krax, and Luminor, I think, staying by the boats unless you would want to pull any of them with you.
I did not see what I rolled. I have a +9. I'm guessing it's bad.
No,
You got
but
17.
yeah, after
Okay.
a little while of Karasu kind of leading the way, maybe Aya helping him just a little bit, being a hunter ranger type herself, you guys will kind of make your way forward a little bit. And I'd say after maybe a mile and a half of travel into this valley ahead of you, Karasu, you start seeing the signs of that rubbing against trees. Looks to be maybe a larger creature. You find these long kind of brownish orange hairs with it, and kind of looking into the snow, you start to see a set of rather large rounded footprints.
Bear, wolves, werewolves, werebear, what could it be?
I don't think that you'd be sensing more of those sorts of things. I think that you get the idea, especially with the 17, that this is maybe a more of like a mammoth.
No, I know. He's just messing around. So mammoth, so big. Well, mammoth will fetch us quite a bit of fur, quite a bit of meat.
To be quite a bit of a battle too.
Yeah, most likely. I guess I'm going to try to look for a high point and just kind of see if I could scope out the area now that I know exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you could
Be
climb
right
the
back
tree.
real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, you
Alrighty.
could potentially climb the tree that's, in front of you that you found the markings on. Or you could, again, go up into the mountains a little bit, but...
Nah, he'll probably just spider monkey a tree.
Yeah, you climb right up. No real issues, and scouting out into the distance, you do see those tracks kind of carrying on in the same direction, I would say to the southwest.
Continue southwest, it seems. He's gonna slide down and relay all the information to Aya.
And I suppose we could press on after it. The mammoth would be a lot of fur and a lot of meat for us, but the captain said it might be a tough battle. Maybe we should wait for her to get back from scouting to see if she wants to pursue this. Little
Agreed.
mammoth. She'll look over at you, Throgrim.
I don't even know what a mammoth is. It looks big. Based on the track.
Karasu just draws a picture for you in the ground.
Yeah, Karasu explains it's many stones high. many more stones wide.
Impressive beast.
Yes. He's laughing. Program, could I ask you something?
Yeah.
Please don't ever change. He just laughs and claps you on the shoulder.
Well, I don't plan to.
Good.
Well, at least not much. I suppose you could argue some change is good as you grow older, but hopefully wise.
Xavier will kind of like tap his staff or whatever he's carrying, like his battle axe or something, just tap it like twice on the ground and just nod in agreement.
So you think we can bring down this mammoth?
Well, I mean, brute strength isn't everything. We could always try to set up an ambush point, or if it's resting, ambush. The trick is not be where, it's going to be rampaging.
Yes, of course.
He's going to kind of eye her to see what kind of weapon she has. Is it like a longbow? And
yeah, she has a longbow. Or is it a short bow? Let me check. Pretty sure it's a longbow though. Longbow. And she's also got a short sword too, it looks like.
We are lacking a rather hefty frontliner now, it seems. Unfortunately.
Xavier will just stamp his staff twice again and point to himself.
Oh, perfect. Yes, that works, of course. I apologize, you're so quiet.
They call him the Silent Shadow for a reason. Actually, I don't say that. They call him the Silent Shadow for a reason.
Karasu nods.
Do you think we should bring the others here that are by the boats?
No, can't leave the boat unattended. I'd rather not walk the rest of the way.
Aye, and that swim back to the ship might be a little fucking cold if we're swimming back.
Yeah.
Yes, I imagine the water's quite chilly right now.
Oh, I could dig a little bit and we can test it if you want, Thorogrum.
No, thank you.
On that note, I think we're going to pause and maybe revisit that other group that's sitting over here on that little beachhead. Luminor, you're kind of sitting there with the two Dragonborn brothers, Krax and Drax. Drax is, for the most part, pretty friendly, but I think that you definitely still get that, like, standoffish, like, eyes burning through you from Krax.
I just try to ignore it. I'm not looking to cause trouble with this fellow here, so I'm just kind of like minding my own business. I'm like reading my spell book, just keeping an eye out for movement in the trees or anything like that to see if any animals or anybody's trying to sneaking around out there or anything like that.
Yeah, I'd say after, a little while, it's, Drax is probably building a fire up on the shore. Krax is actually going to approach you and just, without any sort of warning, he's just going to give you like this backhand sort of blow across the face, and he'll just growl at you. All right, I challenge you to a duel.
Duel? I don't duel.
Well, it's duel or die, and he'll try and just punch you in the face.
What kind of duel?
Well, if you ask that, Drax will kind of come over and he'll be like, all right, well, in the pirates, we got a set of rules here, so there's no killing each other, no trying to maim each other, but you've got full abilities at your... whatever you can do, and whoever wins, and I'll referee.
Hold on a second. Let me see here. Let's see here. I feel like this is a. I tell them I feel like this is a bad idea. I don't have. Most of my abilities are magic. I cannot fully control them.
Oh, that's fine.
To the extent of not killing you. But I might kill you.
Not if I'm refereeing. I won't let you kill my brother.
Do they seem strong? Like as I'm looking at them, am I like, oh wow, these are really strong people?
Yeah.
Like,
so
what's my sense?
With the blue dragonborn, the way he was a little bit, the guy who's a little bit nicer, he's a little bit more of a I would call him a monk type. Whereas the other guy is a little bit more, call him barbarian type.
Okay. I mean, they seem like tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think that you also would have seen both of them fight in that fight against the basilisk too.
Oh, okay.
So in that, roll me history or insight.
History or insight. Okay. Let me see here.
Blast him, Brian.
Yeah, right.
I know what spell you're gonna use.
So with your history of a 7,
geez.
I would say that you don't really remember too much of that last battle. You were still kind of out of it just recently being pulled out of the sea, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But
Go ahead,
I'd
sorry.
say, do you want to try an insight on that?
Yeah. Maybe I'll try the insight. Maybe that one will give me some better luck there. Insight.
Gotta shake the dice, blow on them real quick. 7.
Another 7.
Same
My
thing.
God. Okay, so apparently I'm just like, oh, I guess I didn't see them very much.
Yeah, I would say with this, it's like, you probably like, fuck it, I can take this guy in a one-on-one fight.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem like... I asked him if there's any other options here besides a duel.
Not for me. You've dishonored me.
How? I wasn't the one that dishonored you. It was her.
Well, I can't fight her.
Okay, fine, whatever.
All right.
I know what spell Brian will use.
Get a line
This is
drawn in the sand by Drax, and like the line goes down and you goes 15 20 paces away from each other, and you get set up to start this fight.
I mean, his logic would sound, you can't fight her.
Here.
Blast him, Brian. Blast him. So anyway, I started blasting.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next thing here?
All right, we are going to... I'd say we'll just alternate here. What's your initiative, like plus bonus? Like, do you have a plus or a minus there?
I have a +1.
+1. All right, so we'll just roll a d20 here. I got a 3.
Where's the thing that... Oh, this thing right here. What do you do? Just like /R20 or something? /R1d20.
And so yeah, you've got that first shot open on him.
Okay. Let's see here. Hmm. Okay, I will. How far am I away from him? Like 20 feet or something?
Let's call it 30 feet, because you both went 15 feet from the middle line.
Okay. I will cast Hunger of Hadar.
I knew it. I knew it. That was your favorite spell.
Let's see here. It says, I open a gateway to the far realm, a region infested with unspeakable horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of darkness appears, centered on a point with range and lasting for the duration. The sphere is difficult terrain, and it is filled with strange whispers and slurping noises, which can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within it have blinded condition. Any creature that starts in its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in there must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage from otherworldly tentacles.
Right.
So I'm going to cast it like on him.
Okay.
Because it says centered on a point with range. So I'm guessing I can cast it on him, or do I have to cast it like under his feet? I'm not sure.
If you cast on him, under him, doesn't really matter, but I am curious about how this looks to you.
So it would look as just basically a sphere of just black. Just centered like basically almost practically on top of him, and we cannot see like anything inside, and it just looks like a black ball is like just obscuring like everything around it.
I think,
and then we hear like these noises of like tentacle sounds and things like that, like making like weird noises just emanating from it.
Right. I think Drax is over there on like the sidelines refereeing this, and he's like, "Oh fuck, that's cool."
Oh, and then so after I do that, I have a bonus action. Let me see here. I cast Armor of Agathes on myself.
All right. And that's it? No movement for you? Are you moving?
I mean, I take like 5 feet back or whatever the standard movement you can after a turn.
Cool. Right. So he is going to roll a d8 here. And he does run out of the circle, but he runs out to the south of the circle. So you said it's a 30-foot radius or a 15-foot radius?
It is a 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. So he runs his full movement all the way to the other side of the circle. So now he's like probably about 50 feet away from you. If you're on the west side and you're on the right side, west side, east side, he's running to the southeast from you, and that took his full movement and action on there.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, did he have to make a
will-
save for starting his turn there? Or is it just ending his turn there? Sorry.
Both. Starts or ends its turn.
Yeah, so he started his turn. So he took the 2d6 cold, which I rolled the 4.
Does he need to make a save?
I think the starting the turn is automatic. You get that no matter what. And then if they end their turn there, that's when they must see the dexterity saving throw or take the acid damage.
Go ahead and roll me one more damage for him starting his turn there.
Okay. 4 again.
Sorry about that. Go on.
Let's see. So I'm gonna cast. So I guess I can't see him at this point because he's on the other side, right?
No, so he went to the south, so I would say he's like at the very edge of your range, but you can see him. He's on the
but he's like 50 feet away or something, right?
Yeah.
How many feet can people move on a turn and still attack?
2 movement speed.
Yeah, 30 is probably going to be your movement speed up there. If you look on the upper right side of your character sheet.
Okay. Wait, movement speed.
And any feet after that is considered dashing, even if you don't go the full distance.
Okay.
So next to your abilities and attributes, or your abilities, there's AC and speed.
Oh, I see. Okay. So let me do let me cast Phantasmal Force. And I'm going to create a wait. Yeah, I'm gonna create like it says I can create a 10-foot cube of a like an object. It says you craft an illusion in the mind of a creature you can see within range. They have to make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other phenomenon that is no larger than a 10-foot cube and is only perceivable to that target.
Is it just you and his girlfriend having sex?
I was thinking about that. Like, I was thinking about doing that, but maybe doing it in the ocean, so then he has to run into the ocean to try to kill us or something like that, or stop us. But I'm going to do something probably more, probably less harsh. I'm going to create like a giant bear, like a owl bear that runs out of the forest and tries to attack him.
And that's an intelligence save, you said?
Yeah.
He rolled a 4.
Okay. So I'm guessing he thinks this owl bear is real. So it says that the target can take a study action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. If the check succeeds, the target realizes that the phantasm is an illusion. If the spell ends. But if it's affected by the spell, it treats the phantasm as if it was real and rationalizes any illogical outcomes from interacting with it. I'm going to skip the next thing because I didn't create a bridge. It says an effective target can even take damage from an illusion if the phantasm represents a dangerous creature or hazard. On each of your turns, such a phantasm can deal 2d6 psychic damage to the target if it is in the phantasm's area or within 5 feet of the phantasm. The target perceives the damage as appropriate to the illusion. So I don't know if he has to make another check.
Yeah, I never understood, because it explains.
Will you click on it and post it into the chat?
Yeah.
I've read the spell a bunch, and I never understood the fact where it explains that the target will try to make logical explanations for things that don't make sense. Why would they then ever roll a check to see if it's real? That'd be like you're sitting you're watching TV and then you decide to roll a check to make sure your TV's real. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but let's say you're sitting in your living room and the living room's let out and suddenly there's an owl bear sitting in the living room.
But it literally explains that the target will come up with an explanation. The target will come up with an explanation that makes sense for that. So if an owl bear just appeared in my room, I'd be like, holy shit, magic is real, I guess. I would just come up with that explanation according to the description of the spell. So why would I ever investigate if it's real? If it tricks me,
Kool-Aid Man.
If it tricks me into believing it, why would I ever then question it?
So what I'm gonna do, since he failed that save, you said it was coming out of the woods. Does it come all the way out of the woods to him and stay within that 5-foot range of him to do this damage for the spell? Brian?
Yeah. I want the bear to be formed near him, or he thinks it's coming out of the forest or something and runs up to attack him.
Oh, so go ahead and roll me that 2d6 then.
The 2d8?
2d8, yeah.
Man, all my rolls are so low.
Right, and we are going to pause there and go back to our other group.
Oh, and by the way, the sphere, I'm guessing, disappears because since he ran out of it, they're both concentration spells. So The sphere, when I casted this one, the sphere disappeared.
Gotcha. All right, so Lara has been scouting just a little bit around and trying to find some sign as well, but now that she's returned, the rest of you guys are kind of presenting your idea of hunting a mammoth to her.
Well, I wouldn't mind stretching.
That pitch.
No.
Is that Karasu or is that Aya Throgrim? It's not Xavier.
I think Karasu could pitch it.
Go ahead.
Heck, he's gonna be like, well, we got ourselves a mammoth. Definitely would get us enough food and probably furs for a while.
I acted like I knew what a mammoth was before, but I realized I don't know if she actually would. Should I roll something to see if she knows? Like a nature check?
Roll nature. I think you probably would have seen elephants in your area.
I guess I do know what a mammoth is.
Yeah, probably seen it in one of your books.
Yeah.
Actually, I would say Tuntun may have even faced one in one of the fighting pits that he grew up in.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, actually. So she kind of raises her brow at Mammoth, and she's just... Well, they're not impossible to bring down, but they are quite difficult. I don't suppose I'd mind stretching my legs, but what about the rest of you?
I mean, I'm down as long as I'm not standing on top of it. I'm recently informed here, and he's gonna point towards the silent one. We have a frontliner, so honestly, I think best action could be ambush from multiple directions, confuse it, have frontliner time to run in and give him a good hit.
Do I remember anything from Tuntun's fight that could possibly give us a bit of an advantage here?
Yeah, so Tuntun at that point in time wasn't even allowed to like use his own weapons, so you just remember him ripping off one of its tusks with his brute strength and just like trying to drive it into its skull.
Before I first came up with his nickname.
Brutal.
Yeah, I guess then, I imagine the confusing thing makes sense, so she's just like, well, as long as we know where it is, then I suppose lead on, Gunkana.
And he's gonna like lead the trail.
All right. You guys set forth following the trail of this rather large mammoth, and I'd say after another 30-40 minutes of travel, you are able to eventually track it down, and you see it just a little bit out in the distance. But we're going to bounce back over to Luminor and just see how his fight's going over here with Krax.
Okay.
And after Krax getting attacked by this owl bear that he sees right next to him, he is just still very upset with you, and he is willing to risk that opportunity attack from the owl bear. I don't know that it gives him one if he's in the range.
No.
I don't know. It doesn't say anything about that. It just says on each turn, it can deal that damage. The target perceives the damage as a type that's appropriate, but it doesn't say anything about attacks of opportunity or anything like that.
Yeah, he's just really pissed off at you at this point, especially because he hasn't even gotten a hit. He's like, fuck you. I'm gonna get you, you little bastard. And he's like pulling out his axe and trying to charge forward. I'm gonna say go ahead and do an opportunity attack from the owlbear.
Okay.
That's some good damage finally, right?
Yeah, finally.
And he just continues charging forward towards you, and he's about 50 feet away, but he is going to just push through using his second wind, and he is just trying to hit you with his axe. That is all that matters to him at this point.
Okay. Is he able to reach me?
He will reach you with his second wind, and using that, like, basically it's, wait, is it second wind or action surge? Action surge is the one I'm looking for.
Another chance.
So he's using his additional action to dash to you. And I'm assuming a 26 hits you?
Yeah.
So he's going to hit you for 14 damage. And can I please get a Constitution saving throw?
Sure. Constitution saving throw. Where's my saving throws? Let's see.
I have the perfect
In the
song
ability-
for you.
Where's my...
In the abilities section, you know,
Oh,
where
I
it says
see,
your
I
strength
see.
deck. Yeah, that's mod and strength.
With an 11, unfortunately, he is able to like just hit you right with the axe to catch like underneath like the back of your ankle and pull your leg up, so you are knocked prone.
Okay.
But it is your turn.
And I will use a reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke
Okay.
on him. And that is... yeah, it says,
You rolled a 3.
it is taking 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. So I guess the full damage then?
Yeah, full damage on that.
Okay, so I gotta roll the damage. So if I click that, does that do anything? No, that doesn't.
It does indeed.
Oh, it does. Oh yeah, there it does. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
And then it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Oh wait, do I have to add my hit points here? 14 damage.
Yes.
So
if you put that 14 into that little middle column and just hit damage or heal, it should
put
apply
that
it for you.
14. Oh, this damage here, this thing? Okay, I see. Okay, 14. Well, I did one by accident, so... Okay, cool. So that's a reaction. So, I guess I can take another action here. I will... Oh, what is this one? I don't want to damage everything. I am going to cast Thunder Step. So I am teleporting myself.
Do you have these spell slots for that?
I don't know. I get two thirds.
I think you only have 2 spell slots as a warlock?
Oh yeah, wait. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. That's how it works. Yeah. So I only got 2. Never mind.
So I don't even know that you could have done that Hellish Rebuke right there. That's a level 2, is it not?
That was a first level spell.
First level spell?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that says that you can cast it for free?
Maybe. Let me see here. Wait, let me see here. So what I'm gonna do then, yeah, I don't... Can I do that? Let me see my stuff here. Man, this is tough to read here. Okay, so instead I'm going to... so I can't do the Thunder Step.
Or the Hellish Rebuke.
Yes, I think so. Cast. Yeah, so wait. Now that he's... If it's my turn, then... So no Hellish Rebuke, I don't think. So... Do I have to roll to keep my concentration for the owlbear?
Ooh, yes, you would. DC's going to be 10. Con save.
Okay, so it looks like that
so
disappeared.
The owlbear does disappear, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast... like, what's in the surrounding area?
So, immediately
Like, let's
above
say
you,
60 feet.
yeah, I'd say immediately above you, you've got him standing there with his battle axe. You are still prone. I'd say at this point, still about 35, 40 feet away is the referee. And then you've got like an open beachfront with icy waves, like rocks, icebergs, maybe a few like seals or sea lions.
Okay. Are there any, like, high rocks or trees or anything like that?
Nothing close enough, unfortunately. You're kind of in the middle of the valley. The peaks are a little bit further distant than where you can reach. There are a few trees, but those are probably closer to 100 feet away.
Okay, let me see here then. Okay, let's see. So I am going to cast a Misty Step, and I can cast that for free. And I'm going to teleport, like, I guess, well, it looks like it's only 30 feet. So I'm going to teleport about 30 feet away.
Okay.
Well, I guess it really doesn't matter which direction. Yeah, just 30 feet away, I guess. And then I guess I can get up then, because he's not above me or something. I'm not sure how prone works. I don't remember.
Yeah, basically it just costs half your movement to get back up.
Okay, so I guess I can just cast that, and then I'll just take my half my movement, and then I will move the other half of my movement further back from him.
Okay. So you are now about 45 feet away from him.
Okay.
Right. Is that it for your turn?
I mean, I think that's all I can do, right?
Well, Misty Step's
Yeah.
a bonus action, right? You still have an
yeah,
action.
Oh, I still have an action? Oh, okay.
You still have Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use that then.
That's why the good Lord gave warlocks firearms.
22 will hit him. Anything else?
No, if that's all I can do. That's all I'll do.
Ooh. I apologize. That's an 8, not a 22. Unless you had advantage for some reason.
I only clicked that once, that's weird. Oh, it's two attacks. I can make two. Yeah, it's double. I get two beams.
Gotcha.
So the one missed, I guess the other one hit.
8 doesn't. Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I forgot. I was confused.
No worries. All right. So with that, this time he is going to use his second wind, not his action surge. And he is able to get to that 45 feet there. And he is going to try and hit you again, just screaming like, I can't believe you took her from me. She was the love of my life. And with an 11, I don't think that hits you.
No, it barely misses me.
And a 9, I believe, also misses you. And now he's
Yes,
just,
somehow.
he's like blubbering at this point, like, I'm so sad. I can't even hit you now.
Okay, let me, Huh. So it's not. Does it not take into? So when I did my Eldritch Blast, it said I rolled a 1d10 and I rolled a 10, right?
Mhm.
If I click the details, but it's not taking my charisma modifier into account, and I have that for
You
one
have
of my
agonizing blast.
traits. I do.
Now, do you have it toggled on your character sheet? If you go down in the middle of
do
your
I have
character sheet, there should be a little toggle feature on there for the agonizing blast, which will automatically add that damage in for you.
Is it that little bubble? That's a conversation bubble.
Yeah.
Down in
go
the
to-
combat section of your character sheet, so make sure you're in the first combat
the
tab.
first one. Oh, I was in
And
the
then
spells one.
Yeah, and then when you scroll down to effects, there's
okay,
little
I see that
toggles
now.
that you should have, and then it should
Got
add
it.
them
I
in.
see that now. Okay. So that's a +3 though. Okay, cool. That's good for next time. Did not realize that. Okay, I gotta be in the combat section. Okay, so now I am going to. He's very close to me, I guess, huh?
Yeah, he's on top of you pretty much.
Wait, I don't want to do that. That was a mistake. I'm just looking something up. I am going to... see here. Let's see here. How do I'm deciding if I should use my sword or not. What does my sword do? Sword of Fathoms. Let's see.
Does it make people see Cthulhu?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
Cthulhu expands all games. He's in every dimension.
Yeah, I guess I will, I guess it makes sense at this point. I guess I will, maybe I'll pull out my sword, I think. Wait, let's see here a second. Wait, what did I do there? Oh, okay, yeah, so apparently I actually did. I think I did have that Hellish Rebuke available to me. I have, it's really hard for me to tell this though, because I don't know if it's linked to it or not, but I got like 2 free first level spells that I can cast without taking up a spell slot, through different feats that I have. So I guess I would still have that, I think. Through Magic Initiate Wizard, for my Sage ability, I get a free cast of a level 1 spell, and for Fade Touched, I also get a free cast of a first level spell.
RTFS!
That's what I was looking for before. I couldn't find it, and then I realized it while I'm looking through my stuff here. But you don't have to count it; it's after the fact. I just got to remember it for next time. But I'm gonna pull out my sword and just attack him.
All right.
My Sword of Fathoms. Where's that at here? Attack. Oh, 6.
Stop it.
A 6, unfortunately, will not hit him.
Okay. So I don't... Wait, do I get 2 attacks then?
I don't believe so. Do you have the...
To the blade. I have a Pact of the Blade. As a bonus action, you can conjure the Pact weapon, blah, blah, blah. Do I get 2 attacks then?
Did you
Attack
take
with the
Thirsting Blade yet? I think that's a higher.
I did. I took Thirsting Blade too.
Okay.
I had that. So I get 1 more attack then. Okay, cool. Yes. Where's my spell? Probably gonna miss again anyway. Where's the sword at? Here it is. 10. Yeah, I missed.
So unfortunately, those both missed, but he sees that you're trying to sword fight with him now, and he just like... still crying a little bit, he like raises his battle axe and he just tries to hit you again, but he like tries to like steady himself just a little bit too with that, and fuck it, he'll give himself his fighting spirit here with 5 temp HP, but he also will give himself advantage on his attack roll here. For a 12 to hit you?
Yeah, I have, my AC is 12.
Okay, so that will hit. And can I please get that other Constitution saving throw from you?
Sure. 8 again. My goodness.
So unfortunately, again, you are knocked prone. I think from this one, just because he had that chance to steady himself, he stopped crying just a little bit before he brought down the battle axe. He got you pretty good, and he knocked you down for 10 damage on there.
Okay.
And because you are prone, he will have advantage on his next attack here for a 20.
Oh, yeah.
And 13 damage to you.
Oh, my goodness.
How are you looking?
I got 8 hit points left. And, well, since I got another free cast of my first level spells, I'm going to, if you didn't count it before, I would recast Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, totally. Does he have to make a save on that, or is that just automatic damage?
Dexterity save. It automatically hits, but the dexterity will cut it in half.
15, though, that shouldn't have been at advantage. Turn that back off. What was the DC again?
Dexterity saving throw. Wait, how do I tell my DC? Is it my spell DC?
Are you still on the combat page, or are you on the
Combat page.
spells page?
I was on the spells page.
Most of the time, I usually, I'll be honest, I usually use that combat page just because it's kind of that.
Okay.
Everything's in it, you know? So it should have the DC to the right of the spell in the combat page.
It should be
But
in the
if it's
spells
not,
page too.
It should be on the spell page towards the top middle, if I remember right.
Yeah. Also, when you just post it into the chat, it will tell
says
you
Dex
as well.
14
There
on
you
the
go.
spell next to it, but I can post it again. Okay.
Yeah, so he would have saved there.
Okay. So I guess he takes half, so I will roll damage, and then it'll be half that. So 7.
Right. He's looking pretty rough too. At this point.
Okay. So I guess I will get up. I guess I'll use half my movement or something to get up. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
So I will get up and I will I'll just cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. 14 does not hit, but the 18 does. And with that, you knock him unconscious. And Drax will come running over this blue dragonborn into the middle, and he's like, all right, stop the fight. He's out. Good match, all you win. We got the winner right here. He'll like pick up your hand, and you'll like, oh wait, there's nobody watching. Congratulations. He'll give you like a big shake. And then he'll go over and like not revive his brother, but bring his brother back from unconsciousness.
Okay. I say, oh, thank God, I was about to collapse myself.
Well, you look like you need nail.
Yeah, I do. Think this is over now?
Yeah, I think so. Cracks, get over here. Have a drink with him. Shake his hand. He won fair and square.
Yeah, I accept that. Yeah, I guess I go to the fire and have a drink with everybody.
Yeah, Cracks comes over and he's disappointed. He's still kind of like, he's not crying as blubbery anymore, but he's still got that little bit of a tear in his eye, and he'll come over to the fire and shake hands with you, share a drink, and who knows, you guys might be best friends after this.
Sounds good to me. I'm just relieved that I made it through that. That was it's very trying times there. I was genuinely worried for myself there.
Bit of a precarious position, eh?
Yes. I don't like to put myself in those. So I'm relieved.
We will bounce back over to our other group who is making purchase on their, getting a little bit further on their track for their mammoth that they're hunting down. Again, you have seen that mammoth just a little bit out there in the distance, and if you wanted to lay out a plan of attack, this is probably the time to do it.
Is it in a field area or still forest?
It looks kind of like what you're looking at in this picture here, where it's just like that clearing, maybe a little bit icy. The mountains are still in the distance, but you're in a clearing. There's no trees immediately close.
He's gonna whisper, I think it's best if you take the left side, I take the right side, and the melee up the middle.
I'll peg it in the rear.
I suppose we could do that.
You could. It's a lot of traversal, but I guess you could always wide flank around one of our sides.
Well, I'd hoped you'd wait a moment for me to get into position then.
Yeah. I bet we could take a clean shot at it from the tree line. If we were to do it simultaneously, it may confuse it enough.
Right. Silent Shadow, why don't you go up front then? Make sure to get its attention after they fire.
He'll point at Throgrim.
Well,
Do you
I think
it would
they'll...
be wise to get in front of such a beast?
He'll like clap you on the shoulder and like...
Well, I wouldn't get under him, Thorgrim, that's for sure.
Paler, protect me.
You got this, priest. I just pat him like on... I meant to do it on his back, but he's shorter, so I accidentally did it on his head.
Just back of the head clap.
Yep.
He just like gives you a quick look. And then he yells out in a dwarvish battle cry and goes charging towards the mammoth.
Oh, shite, I guess we're starting now.
Xavier will speak, but he will definitely join you in the cry and just make like a guttural like...
Karasu will Zephyr strike and start running over to the side.
And I will try to also flank off the side. I am not charging head first.
Yeah, Aya is doing something similar, kind of running around to the sides. Can I just go ahead and get initiative rolls from all you guys?
You told Throgrim to go, so he went.
She also said, let's wait to get into position. No, this is great.
Oh, I totally forgot I had roving. I'm using that to my advantage.
Did Brian lose his duel?
No, he won. Barely.
Oh, wow. Good job, Brian.
I'm skin of my
Finish him?
teeth. No.
Let's see, Vic forgive you, just walked up and stabbed him.
Right. So at the top of the round, we are going to have Lara.
Right. So since I reach it first, that technically means that no one else would be near it. So I can get like the fancy footwork sneak attack. And
Yeah.
I am going to swing my, well, poke it with my rapier in the butt. All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, that misses.
Wow.
Whoa.
For 36.
Right. Not a bad start to all this. Do you have bonus actions or anything like that that you would like to take?
Did it take all my movement to get up to it, or was it just...
I'm going to say pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Especially with
Then-
Throgrim starting the charge, maybe without you guys having a chance to prepare.
I don't think I can do anything fancy for bonus action, except maybe just an offhand strike. Can I offhand shoot it with a crossbow?
Do you have that ability?
It is in my combat section, hand, crossbow, offhand.
Sure. Or is it a multi-attack that you have, however?
Well, no, but I thought we could just take bonus actions if they're like to do that, if so.
No, that's an action right there to shoot your offhand attack. That's just saying, so say that you've got two weapons in your hand. You've got your rapier in one hand and your
Okay,
shooty in the
that's
other
fair.
hand.
I won't do that, but can I save that crit for the next attack I do, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, that's all my turn then.
Right. That will bring us to Throgrim.
How far away from it am I?
Probably 30 feet full movement away.
Okay, I'll move 15 feet, and then I'll shoot a guiding bolt at it.
Okay. A 12 will not hit him.
All right, I'm done.
All right. That brings us to the mammoth here, who is not happy with Lara.
Shite.
Nash!
Does a 29 hit you?
No. Is that convincing?
So that's going to do 19 piercing damage to you. And it is going to see Throgrim charging at it. Is that how that works? No, I apologize. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage. 13?
DC was 18, unfortunately.
Hmm.
So you have been gored and now trampled by this thing. And you have been knocked prone and take 34 damage.
Wow.
I'm down.
We might have made a mistake.
Charging in? Yes, that
You
was
told
a
him to go.
mistake.
You told him to go.
No, you took off. We were
So-
gonna ambush, not just running, screaming at it.
Xavian, at seeing his captain go down, is going to sprint forward as fast as he can and try and get to her. What is your max HP, Lara?
39.
He is going to give you 25 HP back.
Woo!
Yep, Paladin?
He is indeed.
How much exactly? 20.
He's giving you 25 back.
Okay. Gasp up awake. Thank you for that. The tat. The Irish don't do thuzz.
He'll just kind of thump his shield and sword together and then turn around and take a swing at this thing. With a 9, unfortunately, he does not hit him, though. But he is standing protectively in front of you at this point. And that will bring us to Aya, who is right with Karasu on this, like, oh, fuck, what are we doing here? This is a bad idea. This is a bad fucking idea.
They're just in the forest running opposite directions, looking at each other like, what is this?
But I think she is going to call forth her hunter's mark on this thing. And she is going to take a shot at it with her longbow. A 21 will hit. 15 plus 6 is 21 damage to this rampaging mammoth over here. And does she have a extra attack? She does. She's gonna take another shot at it. With a 19, she will also hit. For another 10 damage. And that will bring us to Karasu.
So Karasi, while sprinting through the foresty area, is going to try to kind of run up if there is a slightly slanted tree, run up it to have a little bit better of an angle and then mark and fire at it.
You might be out of range if you're going into the trees.
Longbow? Isn't that like 160 feet?
Well, and how much time do you want to commit into getting over there as well? Is part of the question, too.
I mean, I'm Zephyred at the moment, so I've got like 70 feet of movement. But All right. Well, then he'll run out
So
into
the mammoth is 120 feet from the tree line.
And I guess he'll run out into the wide open where he does not want to be to take a shot. Where is it? There it is.
18 hits him. Right, and I think you got one more attack, right?
Or 6 or 17. What's up?
I think you got one more attack, right?
Yeah. Oh, 12.
12, unfortunately, will not hit him.
And it is slowed?
Yeah, unfortunately, it can't take that more than once. It can't exceed 10 feet, and he's already been hit by it with the other longbow. So it's not going to take that additional 10 feet. It just stays capped at that 10.
Okay.
All right, anything else for you?
I will do it.
All right. Lara, you've been brought back by the silent shadow who's standing above you protectively with his sword and longsword up there.
So I will get up with half my movement, and since you said I could keep that crit, I'll go roll that crit damage. As she's getting up, I feel like she's shanking up on its like hind leg or whatever. I won't get sneak attack this time. For 12. And then because I attacked it, which is something I need to read my skills, that means that I can technically disengage from it without taking any extra stuff with it. And I'm gonna back the fuck away, kind of give a tap to Xavian and back up.
All right.
And
With nothing else on your turn?
Yeah, that'll be it.
To Grogram.
All right, let's try.
Oh wait, I get the sneak attack because Xavian's engaged, right? Sorry, my bad. I'm just gonna quickly roll that. Continue.
You also got to remember you get the sneak attack if no one's within 5 feet of you. That class gets sneak attack on everything.
Yeah, I did. I put the sneak attack the first time, so 18.
Is that everything?
Back to you, Throgram.
Okay, I will cast Guiding Bolt again, but on a 3rd level slot.
20 will hit.
Did I just hit damage?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next attack against it has advantage.
I don't know that it needs another attack. How do you kill this thing with your guiding bolt?
Oh, nice. I guess the bolt just like flies and like hits it in the the forehead and just like burrows its way in, leaving a little smoldering hole.
I like it. With that combat wrapped up, I'd say I'm just gonna need like a 2-minute bio break. I need to refill my water. If you guys need to do anything like that, feel free. Be right back.
Sure, I'm gonna go check on my poor kitty.
Well, that actually went pretty well, I think.
Sounds like it. Guys handled that pretty good.
Yeah, that crit really took the wind out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And no one really got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have healed her if we needed. So cool. You been doing any more Dark Tide, Brian?
Have.
Any more Havoc 40s?
Not winning any. It's tough.
Tough.
It's tough.
Well, hopefully when Skitari comes out, They'll be super overpowered, and you can get in some 40s quick.
That's right.
And take advantage when everybody's playing them.
That's right.
All I hear is heresy.
Not the Skitarii. They're part of the Mars, the Admechs of Mars.
Everybody's excited about it.
They look cool.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get some cosmetics for it, unlike the other two.
But by the end of this, I'll have 700 space bucks.
Oh yeah.
That event ends.
That's Can use it to buy like a weapon skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably save it, like, cause in like 5
save
years.
Save it for the next one. Yeah, next year or two. Then maybe you'll have like
get like a hat.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask, Dave.
Yeah.
What do you think of my Trevor? He's very inspired by Throgram.
Well, the only episode I watched so far was that wedding one. So you didn't get to do a whole lot in that one. Like you were very quiet. Like I mean, like compared to everything going on, you weren't really involved in that one a whole lot. So, but yeah, I plan on trying to keep up with it, like starting from that point. So I will let you know. But if it's like Throgram, I'll probably like Trevor very much.
He's very into Atreus, which is her version of Baylor, basically.
Nice. May his light shine bright.
Right. We gotta go spray cats because they're trying to climb into the...
Spray the cats.
Hey. Knock it off.
Do you ever have to spray your cats, Brian?
I did before, but not too much anymore.
You're being swarmed.
Yeah, they're just...
Man, my cat Alucard, he's so fucking defiant. He will stare at me and take an entire bath and then continue doing what he was doing. I was like, wow, fuck you, buddy.
Water does not scare him.
Yeah.
Did you ever end up getting a Bashiva, Brian, for Warhammer?
No, not yet. Probably wait a little bit.
Okay. Like it's.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. Like I don't really. It was okay. I probably won't play her again. Like as a lord, but I mean like try to confederate her because she's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
But her play style just wasn't my thing.
It's like a thing. Yeah.
One of the next things I'm thinking about getting into is Warhammer.
The tabletop. I hope you have. You must be a rich man, Canyon, if you're gonna get into that.
No,
I will warn you: if you play the RPG D&D game, it fucking sucks ball sack. It uses a ratio die, and I mean, it's so unbalanced that you can die to a fucking bum and be like a god tier fucking character. It's so bad on luck.
And you miss a lot.
Yeah, it's just who the fuck invented this game? Also, the psych points are just absolutely retarded. It's oh, you think you hear the warp 30 light years away. Well, you took a sanity point. What? Wasn't even near us.
Now, is this fantasy or 40K that you're looking into?
40K was the one.
Okay, you see, I used to play. I used to have an Imperial Guard army, but yeah, it's very expensive.
Oh yeah, no, the board game is fun but very pricey. One of the guys in my neighborhood has an orc army, and it's fucking nuts. How much money he spent on it.
Yeah. And I really recommend you are sure that you enjoy painting miniatures, because if you don't enjoy painting them, you're gonna have a lot of gray miniatures.
I do enjoy that sort of stuff.
Okay. But how much do you enjoy? Are you prepared to dedicate your life to painting miniatures?
We'll find it out.
Yeah.
Right.
I haven't played like in forever though, so I don't even know what the rules are like anymore. Brian, your cat looks like he's got a bit of a belly there.
Yeah, it's just I think from getting like a spade. It got like that.
Yeah, it happened with my girl too. She just has just a little pouch.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing there.
Jay, you back?
Yeah, I've been here.
I heard you say something, but I didn't hear what you said.
He said he's been here.
Okay.
Free score wasted, 10 cast aside. That's what I said.
Well, if we're all ready to dive back in, we're going to return to Luminor at the beachhead with Cracks and Drax getting drunk now. Luminor, do you get drunk or do you just sip?
I mean, I stay like, I get tipsy a little bit. Not. I stop there though.
Yeah. Anything that you would chat with either of these guys about, or do you think it's a rather silent, somber occasion?
I just, I asked their story, like how they get, because I never really heard too much about how they got on this journey and stuff like that. So I kind of asked them about that, like, their perspectives on, the journey and, all that stuff.
Yeah, so I think both Cracks and Drax will kind of give you a little bit of their history, where they kind of grew up in a place called Draconia, which is a city of dragonborns and dragonfolk. That's where they spent a majority of their time, but they had constantly gotten in trouble throughout most of their lives, so they ended up leaving and taking, their first opportunity at becoming pirates / mercenaries. They work together for the most part. It sounds like Cracks may have a kid somewhere back in Draconia, but he's not for sure about that. Cracks is also the one that was sleeping with Aya too, so he may be a bit of a lay around. But the two of them are not really thrilled about going to the north. Neither of them love the cold, being scaled creatures. But they're doing it because the captain wants to do it, and they trust in the captain.
Okay. I say, it's good to know. It gives me another perspective on sort of what's going on with this party and what's going on with, just the crew's thoughts on, everything. And then I asked them where they, I guess why they have different, I guess I would just call it fighting styles or something like that, because you said one's a monk and the other one's not. So like how they, they're brothers, but how they develop different fighting styles. Just background on themselves and just to like clear the air basically of any like hard feelings and stuff like that.
The older one, Drax, is the calmer one. He's the blue dragonborn. He's just like, I don't know, I'm not quite as high strung as Cracks over here. I like to meditate, and I don't know, I don't love weapons. I just like hitting things with my fists. Cracks is over there just like, nah, I like my axe. Hitting things with my axe is so much better.
Yeah, your axe hits pretty hard. I can attest to that. And then I just, I think at this point I'm just out of energy because I'm barely hanging on here. So I just rest up.
Yeah, I would say that this would count as a short rest for you here for sure.
All right.
And with that rest, we'll bounce back over to the rest of the party who are freshly done killing this mammoth here, and now are coming to the realization of, fuck, how do we get this back to the ship?
But we can skin it into patches.
Think we might need to grab Tunta and bring him back here.
Yeah. Well, I'll start carving if you guys want to, if maybe one or two of you want to go back and get him.
Right? Aya?
I think I'll go with you, Captain. And Aya will recommend, like, volunteer to go with you, and Xavier, like, stamps his spear down like he's going with you too.
Alright, we'll
I'll
leave
stay
them.
here.
Don't get killed before we get back.
Yeah, no promises.
And
We'll be fine.
I'll start going with Aya and Xavier, and when we're a little bit off and on the way. So how much you guys want to bet that Luminor's dead by the time we get back?
You'll pull, Xavier will pull out 2 gold coins.
I'll take 2.
Aya's like,
It's gonna be funny. You come back there, bro, hugging it out.
she's like, why would he be in trouble at all? Nothing's happened recently. She'll go like bright red.
I'll just give her an incredulous look.
So does everybody know then?
Well, you two aren't really that subtle.
She'll blush again and just be like, "Ah, well,
How long you gonna
I guess-
keep it up? Pissing off cracks?
I don't know. He told me he's got a bastard running around.
Aye. We're all pirates, Aya.
I mean, if he wanted to be committed, something he should think about.
Maybe don't you think that's something you should be talking to him about? Not sleeping around with another and getting a bastard of your own.
I mean, we got our ways to fix stuff like that, but I don't know. I mean, I this new guy's kind of sexy, isn't he?
Oh, he ain't bad to look at, but honestly, kind of a pain in the ass when he opens his mouth.
He might be the prettiest elf I've ever seen. Xavier's just shaking his head.
Well, you can sleep with whoever you want. I don't really care, but if you're really wanting to be serious with cracks, maybe think about it next time.
Ah, fuck cracks.
Fair enough. Besides, if Luminor's dead, I suppose that makes the decision for you.
I don't. He seems a little tougher than that. I'll take your bet.
So, with that, I'm gonna be out 2 gold when we get back, and she'll just head back to the boats with them.
Yeah. Roll me a quick perception check.
Scurry. When the DM asks for a perception for no reason. Aww. I'm
Nothing
good.
you notice. Yeah, nothing you notice. You make your way back to the camp and have to pay up your 2 gold to Aya here.
Yeah.
Because you see Luminor alive. Luminor, I see you probably see this exchange of money as half of the party returns.
I just realized we don't know where Squill's at. I bet you that fucking check was for her. But I toss her 2 coins as we head up.
I see that and I just shake my head.
Xavier puts out his hand for the 2 coins too.
Toss it to him too.
And returning, you see a happy, healthy Luminor. Maybe not super healthy, but patched up now with his short rest.
Right, we need to get some stuff. We found a really big mammoth out there and need to figure out how to get it back to the boat. So, keep an eye out or come along. She shrugs.
I would say that you definitely see the signs. Like, it's not fresh. They both had the opportunity to rest up, but you definitely see the signs of battle, quote unquote, there. And I would say similarly, Luminor, you also see the signs of battle on them as well, mostly with the captain, who looks a little bit more beat up than she did when she left.
My shirt's probably ripped open and just blood all over, dirt and snow from where I got trampled.
There's like a hoof print on your chest.
But I'm walking cool.
I say, Captain, you have a little trouble with that mammoth?
I
don't know if you would know that they were going after a mammoth.
Okay. I thought they said that there was a mammoth that they had to get back, so I
did they?
assumed.
Oh, yeah. That's true. And she just...
Or whatever. I say, it looks like you had a tough time out there, Captain. And then I look at everybody else, and everybody else is like, their armor's like sparkling clean and like nothing, except for the captain.
Could say the same about your face.
I say, yeah, I had a tough time here, but everything turned out good.
Yeah, this guy's my new best friend. Cracks just comes over and puts his arm around you. He's like drunk and like probably pulls you over a little bit.
I say, see? It all worked out good. Somehow.
Aya is like rolling her eyes and shaking her head like, fuck.
Right, well, it worked out good for us too, and we've got a lot of fur and a lot of meat, so she starts heading to one of the boats, and unless there's a way we could signal, well, no, I doubt there's a signal to, like, bring ropes and gear, so... Do
any of you guys have, like, message or sending or anything like that?
I mean, I don't.
Luminor, anything?
Oh, I guess I can use Awakened Mind, maybe. Let me see here. How far does that go, though? No, it's only 30 feet. I can't use that. It's too far. I don't have a message or anything.
You'll have to take one of the ships back. Do all of you go back, or do you leave somebody still on the shore?
No, I'd probably leave. I mean, unless they complain, Drax, Krax, and Luminor can stay on the shore with one of the boats and
cool.
Head back to
Xavier start rowing.
And she'll just be in silence for the moment. She's a little miffed how fucked up she got by the So
in the future, I'm not gonna tell you this, but maybe Uncanny Dodge if you've got that.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that too. I'm not used to playing rogues, like, at all. And then on top of that, it's the swashbuckler one, so...
Yeah. Uncanny Dodge goes a long way, and the next level you get Evasion too, which also goes
I realized too I could have done the bonus action dash and gotten away from it so that I wasn't just the only one there.
Lots of action economy with rogues.
Yeah. But lessons learned. Hopefully I'll remember next time.
All fucked up, just pouting on the way back. Xavier's just silent, but looking at you contemplatively. Aya is like just, I think, a little embarrassed and just like head in her hands, like not talking to anybody either. So it's a very silent trip back.
Yeah.
Karasu, Throgrim, what are you guys doing? You starting to chop this thing up?
Yeah, Karasu's sitting there for a moment, gets the knife in, and then waits. One of his arrows and douses it with oil. Do me a favor and hold on to this, Throgrim.
Of course.
Thanks. He's gonna go back to carving.
I can help you with that. I have a dagger of my own.
Oh, it's quite all right. I'm used to this.
He's like, I picture him like sticking his head out from the inside of the mammoth, like, nope, I got it,
I
guys.
thought they smelled bad from the outside.
Just remembering the scene from The Revenant.
It's too cold. I'm gonna have to warm here like a tauntaun.
Do they have mammoths?
No, but
in
yeah.
the wild?
Well, no, but I mean, it's all kind of the same. It all depends on the creature type, and he's just gonna take his time while going over it, make sure that he can preserve as much of the warmth in the meat as possible. He's gonna try to quarter it out.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me. I'd call this a survival check or a sleight of hand check. I'll let you take your pick on that. Yeah. You're able to carve this thing up decently enough, and I think with Throgram kind of helping a little bit on the side, mostly like just sorting things into piles, you guys are able to get this skin off. Do you guys keep the tusks for yourselves? Do you carve a little ivory? Maybe make a duck pendant for Thegro in memory?
He would like that.
He'll take the ivory off.
Yes, you guys got Oh, go ahead.
The only thing I worry about is until they're back, the scent of a kill is in the air. It could attract wolves or other creatures, so just be on alert.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I think we'll be okay here. I can't imagine there's too many things that hunt such a beast.
Right. He's gonna take back his arrow. Thanks for holding it.
If we only had some barrels of salt, we could make some nice salted meats or some jerky.
One advantage.
If we could smoke it.
Not gonna really spoil in how cold it is. So
I hope.
Besides,
tastes
they'll
pretty
carve
good.
some off. It's windy enough. They'll like jerry rig like a drying rack. Just cold dry it.
And I look forward to getting that fur cured.
Yes.
Short
At
while
least
later.
our trip wasn't in vain.
A short while later, Lara probably returns with her crew, unless you sent Tun back and stayed on the boat.
No, I mean, it's fair, like, to come and help, and plus she killed it, so helped kill it, so she wants to, but she'll bring Tun, leave somebody else in charge. I think that's only, like, Cookie is left on the ship.
No, you could have left Xavier in there.
Yeah, sure, I'll leave Xavier in. Yeah. Bring Tun and bring ropes and if we have anything that could be sled-like, or if we have sleds, I doubt we do, but, anything that we can make use of that.
Mole can probably fabricate something.
Sure, yeah.
Pretty quick, and so that might take a little bit more time, but eventually you guys are all able to link up, and through a considerable group effort, you're able to get it back to the beachhead, and then from the beachhead back to the ship. And I think from there is where we'll wrap up our session tonight.
Woo.
Anyone see where the gremlin went?
Shite. I feel like I failed a perception check to tell.
Do we notice Squirrel's missing? Is she missing?
I mean, if we're continuing the session, I would say let's maybe roll some perception checks. But the person who was looking for her did not notice her.
I say that as Karasi because he's uneasy as fuck with her. He still thinks she's the Antichrist.
Perception.
Would I be able to roll another one, or?
No.
Okay.
Program, you remember seeing her on the beach, but you don't remember her past that point.
I'll go look where I last saw her.
Are you guys back on boat now, or are you guys still on the shore at this point?
I assumed we were at the boat.
Her.
Yeah, I thought we were on the boat.
Oh,
So
I would have wanted to do this
go back?
while we were on shore.
No, this is you've come to this realization after Karasu mentioned something when you guys are back on the boat.
Well, we can't leave her.
You go down to look at the wine barrels again, see if she's in there.
She is not, unfortunately.
All right.
Rossy's like, so, hoisting the anchors, how do we do this?
No, we can't leave her. She helped us gave me the diamond to save Aya.
She gave it to you because she didn't know the purpose of which you needed it for.
But she still
She knew it
gave
would
it
have
to
turned
me.
to ash. She wouldn't have given it to you.
She still gave it to me. That's all that matters. We can't leave her. I refuse.
Eye for an eye, tit for tat, and then all of a sudden that girl goes missing. I still don't trust her. She hung out with Rain.
No, she
Program.
doesn't have the goo.
Really, it depends if she wants to be found.
Why would she not want to be found?
Why did she go
Because she's
missing?
probably evil.
Why did she
Well,
go
we have
missing?
to look.
Right, well, any volunteers? Looks to the crew and the party.
I'll go, and I'll do it. And Krax and Drax will both raise their hands.
So we're going to go back up into the wilderness to find a stealth-killing gremlin.
Aren't you good at
Just to
hunting?
look. Just to
I say,
see
well,
if
if
we can
Krax
find
and Drax are going, I'll go too.
I'm going to laugh when we come back and there's no boat.
I'll come along, Doth will say.
her. Or Doth, could you turn into an eagle or something and look around for her?
Sure. Get into an eagle form, start
We'll see.
flying away and circling up above.
You think I'd just leave my boat empty?
What were you saying, Lara?
Sorry. She just looks across like, you'd think I'd leave my boat empty. Like I wouldn't leave some crew here to take an eye on it, or keep an eye on it. What kind of daft captain you think I am? Get to the fucking shore and look for this little gremlin, so we can get the hell out of here. And I
You're
storm
very
down below.
trustworthy. Well, you're very trusting. I mean, I still don't trust the thing. And then our partner goes missing from the group. I don't know. I don't think it's good.
She's just going down below.
So you go down below,
Yeah.
and then Karasu, you stay on the top of the deck, or do you go back with the rest of them?
Rosu will go back with.
Yeah, so we got Luminor, Thurogrim, Karasu, Krax and Drax heading back to the shore, Doth flying up ahead. When you guys return to the shore, can I please get investigation checks from you?
Ah, I got a good one there.
So, Thurogrim, for whatever reason, you just can't seem to get a trap. You know what? I think it's a nice new stone that you haven't seen before on the beach, and you're like, oh, this thing's cool. Guys, look at this rock. This thing's fucking awesome. But both Luminor and Karasu, through their investigations, are kind of scouting around the area, and they do see those goblin tracks kind of leading away from the beachhead. Not in the same direction as the party that was going out, but still kind of staying close to where the duel happened. You will also see that there are signs of like spilled alcohol and maybe an overturned goblet of some sort. It looks like there were some minor signs of a struggle, and it looks like something's been dragged off to it would be east.
I say, found something here. It looks like there was some sort of kidnapping here. Looks like they were.
Yes, looks
off
like Squill
to the east.
kidnapped an alcoholic.
Should we pursue?
Of course.
Yeah.
Doth will come kind of spiraling down as the eagle. Actually, you know what? He'll do like an eagle dive and then kind of pull up really quick and like turn into a turtle again, and, like pop out right in front of you guys, and he'll be like, "Well, I didn't see too much, but I did see what seemed to be a group of maybe 6 or 7 people moving to the east, across the mountains."
How far away?
Couple miles.
Humans?
And my eagle eye couldn't really tell between humans or maybe elves.
Doth, can you turn into a rock?
No, but I can turn you into one.
That was a good one.
And the bird.
Well, come, we can't let them just take Squill like that.
Should we alert the others?
Perhaps you could. There's no time for us to go all the way back in a boat.
I'll be the fastest, and he'll fly up into the air and make his way back to the ship and probably go right down to the captain's quarters and knock on the door. Tun will answer and just be like, "Oi, what is it?" "Well, I think that, the little one may have been kidnapped. He may have had her pegged wrong." "Oi, Captain! She says that little one's got kidnapped."
What the fuck is out here to kidnap anybody?
Fuck if I know. I've never been this far north.
Ah, for fuck's sakes. I come out, I would have cleaned up now, gotten, a new shirt on and... Who's still on the ship right now? It's me, it's Tun, Xavian...
Pretty much everybody but Krax and Drax.
But Krax and Drax, okay. Right, Tun, why don't you come along with me then, and the rest of you make sure that nothing happens to the ship. She's
Why?
like, if people came to kidnap them, I want my muscle. So, she will, go up onto the boat or onto the little boat.
Doth in his giant eagle form will offer to fly the two of you.
Why not? I've never flown before. Could be fun.
Just try. It'll be faster to catch up with the rest of the group, I think.
She'll climb aboard.
And you guys will take off, and I think that's where we're gonna wrap up tonight.
All right.
A little squill mystery there at the end for you.
Yeah.
And Karasu's just over here like, nah, man, she's kidnapping people.
Karasu does not care.
No, he's like, all right, well, we found out what happened. We can turn around, I guess. She was kidnapped. That's the end of the story.
Just
No,
leave.
she was kidnapping drunks on the beach. Come on, man. It's clear as day evidence.
If Brian wasn't so busy peacocking, she wouldn't have got snatched up.